another edition of Exposing Naughty Mistakes. I hope you enjoyed our first edition where we highlighted the movie mistakes in the wedding party. And this is another edition and it promises to be entertaining, informative and educative. In this edition, I am not going to be the only eagle's eye, focusing on a movie. This time around, I brought a professor to handle to join me and criticize constructively a movie. After this time out, you get to meet Prof. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. Okay, welcome back. The program is still Exposing Naughty Mistakes, and our first mistake in this movie is in this particular scene where we see Alibaba, who is expecting Bianca, in his room. Now, did you notice that Alibaba was holding a remote? This particular remote. Now, and then he placed it right beside his pillow where he was seated. And as soon as Bianca enters the room and sat on the bed, did you notice that the remote moved from where Alibaba kept it to this particular location? Look at it. Did you see that? Now that's a continuity error, and I think we'll throw that blame to the continuity person who was on set, who did not notice the movement of the remote control.
The first mistake I'll be looking at today is talking about the color grading of the pictures. Now, some of the videos were not actually color graded properly. How do I mean? The quality of the pictures were not the same. Okay, for instance, look at Monica's home. I mean, when Akos and Bianca came over to Monica's home. Now, the whole picture looked foggy. So also with the clip where Akos actually went visiting Yomi Casual's office. When he was like soliciting for Bianca to be sponsored by Yomi Casual. You understand? And the last one was the pool, the lady at the pool. Now all these pictures were foggy. It's not a problem to have a foggy picture, but at least once you collaborate them properly, it's supposed to balance. Because when you check some other clips, they were not balanced together at all. Some were clearer than the other, and I'll call that editor's mistake, and it's not supposed to be.
Wow, so moving on the 10 days in SunCity, this particular mistake, will I say it's a mistake now? But it's a question for me. Now, if you notice in this particular scene, we have all the ladies come out to show their physical beauty, and then we saw Bianca. Bianca is one of the ladies there, obviously. And next shot, when they came out in bikini, Bianca is missing. And I begin to ask myself, what happened? Was she changing in the room, or she decided not to join the ladies in bikini because she does not want to show her body stature? I don't know. I leave that question open for you to answer, but it's one thing we noticed and we felt she shouldn't be missing in that scene.
Right. Another one again I'm going to point out here is misplacement of video. How do I mean? It's not a crime to create an effect. Yes, but if you need to create the effect, make it properly done. Imagine a video being watched on the tab, but it wasn't placed properly. Okay, look at what I'm trying to say. Now, look at it. The video wasn't placed properly on the tab, and that's why we noticed a black screen at the back of the tab. We're supposed to be seeing both edges of the tab, but it was missing. That's another editor's mistake. It could be better.
Now, in this particular scene, I don't know, I stand to be corrected, but as a movie person, I feel the audio was not it at all. In this particular scene, we see Bianca, answering the question asked on what she would do if she wins beauty pageant. And then she answered it, and her audio was clear. Listen to how clear the audio is.
Human trafficking and sex trafficking is modern-day slavery.
Did you see how clear that was? Now listen to the next audio we heard between Feti Abalogo and Richard Mofedamijo and see for yourself how poor that audio work is. Let's play it and see.
They are denied the opportunity to choose and
I think that lady will make a perfect
This serious
bride.
issue is very, very close to my heart.
Did you see that? That's a no-no for me. That audio could have been better.
The next one I'm going to be looking at now is Bianca's act. How do I mean? As in the way she acted. Well, I would say the fault came from the director, because you know, when one is in act, you tend to forget really how you started, but you need to be cautioned by the director. How do you explain one who behaved or who acted like a village girl from the beginning, and along the line, just boom, she became a city girl? I mean, were you trying to like make a lie out of the scene by telling us that she came from the village, only for us to discover that, oh no, she's actually from the city? Or what can the director explain about it? Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think?
Moving on movie mistakes, 10 days in SunCity. In this particular movie, we noticed that, well, I would like you to see for yourself, if Two-Face and Solid Star were actually miming to the song, or they were singing something else and we were hearing something else. See for yourself, and you will agree with me that that's actually a mistake from the side of the editor.
If anybody want try, they call like a lie. Oh baby, just call me, oh I'll be there for you. Oh baby, I'll be there for you. Call me, oh, it no matter where you there. Even if it's for earthquake, oh I will come for you. Baby, I'll be there for you.
So guys, what do you think?
It's not right. It's not right.
I'm very sure you're actually catching your phone while we bring to your notice all those mistakes. Please note it. It is not to criticize condemningly. We are trying to do it constructively, just to make people understand that in Nigeria, yeah, our home videos are getting there, and truly, we're actually going to get there. Now, how do you explain this? Thank God this scene was shot in Nigeria. How do you explain a case where you have a bouncer at the door of an event and one attendee just came in and started hitting the chest of the bouncer, and the bouncer couldn't do anything? Oh, sorry, probably because AY was actually the producer and it was the one bankrolling his standing. So, how would you explain this? Watch.
Talk to this guy. Guy, I go nice on this chest. You know where I come from. I go nice on this chest. I know if you're face, so I know if you're face, man, I tell you. Tell this guy what I be. Is that?
What do you think?
Wow, this is our second to the last movie mistakes. I want to believe you've been enjoying movie mistakes highlighted in 10 days in SunCity. Now, in this particular mistake, my own question now is, why did you think it took this particular guy? Why did it take him too long to shoot? When you reach there and you find the girl, you shoot her. But I think they spent time waiting for AY to come out and hit him on the head. Abba now, Abba.
Wow, it's really been fun watching these mistakes. But consider this: you being taken and you being dragged. How do you tend to hold the hands of one taking you? Will you hold the person palm to palm, or the person will hold your wrist? I mean, R&D was actually taking Bianca from Aquos. But when you watch this video, what do you say about this video? Was she actually being dragged, or she was following obediently? What do you think? Wow, I'm almost there. Don't worry, I hope I'm not boring you with all these mistakes, but I'm very sure you'll be catching your phone. Now tell me, in this case, I'm going to be pointing out an editor's mistake. What will you say about, look at this video. Aquos broke a bottle on someone, and look, did you notice there was no transition between the first act where Aquos broke the bottle and the next one? That should be from the editor. And what will you say, director, when you're not there when it's been edited? Don't mind me, I'm just trying to pull your legs. Mind you, this is the last one. But look at this scene. And this one eating, yeah, look at this. Now consider this. There was no continuity in between the scenes. Whose fault is that? Could it be the director, the continuity, or the editor? Movie professionals, please judge it yourself. Wow, it's really been fun today pointing out those mistakes just for you from the 10 days in SunCity. But do me a favor, please remember to click on the subscribe button so that the next time we're going to drop another video, you'll be the first to know. But take note, we don't do this to condemn movie producers, directors and professionals, but we really criticize constructively so that it will bring out the best out of subsequent productions. Well, from us here at Ace Media Production, it's a bye. See you next time.